Hi all. It is my second paycheck. Well, I wrote down third paycheck, but I meant second paycheck. That I am putting here, which I'm getting $1303.93. You guys, there's some super exciting news this week. I've been kind of tracking my extra payments. I got an additional $48.74 from Macari this week for things that sold. And of course, if they don't write the seller right away, it takes 3 days for you to get it. And then plus, so these are for things I sold in this week. I knew it was coming, but it hadn't shown up yet. So I got an extra $48.74. And then I did receive a little bit of income from that library job of $11.73. That is going all towards debt. And then I did get a life insurance refund of $172.68. Me and my husband had gone for life insurance because we needed to update our policies. And my husband still is not insurable, which is crazy because his health is way better than mine. So moral of the story is get life insurance early and make sure you get it when you're young, because that makes you insurable when you get older. I've always had a life insurance policy. My husband has not. And there is a bigger story behind that, which I will go into detail when we talk about life insurance, but I won't go into it now. But I'm telling you, if you get it, the earlier you get it, the better it is. And you never know what's going to happen. I just call it, if you're married or even if you have loved ones, or if you're single, it's not as big a deal, but it does make you insurable for later in life. When you do have a family, get married and all that jazz. And then since this money already came out of my bank account back in July, before I started budgeting, I'm just considering that extra cash at this point. So I'm going to put this money towards my my debt that I had. And then I did sell something on Poshmark, so I did get $15.05. So I'm going to put that towards my Lowe's account, I'm pretty sure. So let's start with the budget. Okay, so here is my paycheck that I got. I need to pay Lowe's, Citibank, American Express, Best Buy, TJ Maxx, the life insurance policy that is now $159.26. I think it used to be $107 something, but I'm budgeting $159.26. I think it might end up being like $110 because they're going to take my husband's portion off of this, but I'm going to just say it's the $159.26 right now. And then $200 for food. I am putting $20 in a car maintenance fund because y'all, the thing that could happen happened last week. My husband's car, Toyota, broke down. We had to take it to the Toyota dealership, and they are the cheapest in town, believe it or not. And we ended up spending $653. And guess what, y'all? Guess where that money was? Yeah, didn't have it. So we put it on guess what? A credit card. So that we could get his car working so that we wouldn't have to be a one-car family right now, because it is really hard with his medical going back and forth. So I have $20 going into the car maintenance fund, which will go towards paying that debt off. And as soon as that debt is gone, then we will go ahead and move on with life and start putting $20 in there. But that's going to be for other things too. Every other week, you know, it's going to be for oil changes and stuff like that. I'm probably going to have to increase it. But I want to start off with something, right? We're going to just start off with something. This is not exact science. This is a journey and process, people. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay. So I got gas for $200 for the next 2 weeks. That should be okay for me and Jay. I'm not going to cash stuff this. I'm going to leave this in the bank at this point because it is super difficult. We are actually getting some good discounts from Gas Buddy and Upside right now in order to use their app. So when we're using their app, we're actually getting cash back that way. So we are just going to have it stay in the bank account, and I'm going to keep track of it on a tracker that I got from Snow Gardener 307. I love these. They're super stinking cute. Again, that's with my money that I have this is something I do every single month to have a little extra something to kind of bring me some joy in my life. Plus I was super excited about this last month when I show you like how much we actually paid off in debt. I was like, well, I told myself when I paid off 3 credit cards, I would reward myself with something tangible, which would be something from my planner, I wanted $50 to go towards that. I was under that mark, and I bought 2 things. One, which was the snow planner, 307, or Snow Gardener 307, her October and September layouts, which again, they are super cute. And then there was a budget snowball that I was kind of looking at. You guys, there is so much stuff out there for this debt tracker stuff that I am getting lost in the minutia, not kidding. It is just too much. So I am going to go back to basics, and we are just going to do it A on the board or B on this, because you could like kill yourself over it. I mean, it is like you will get bogged down for hours and hours in useless stuff that you can't even figure out. I'm an accountant, right? I do this for a living. I can't even figure out what they're doing. Like, can't figure it all out. Don't have a clue. So then we're also going to do $100 for medical. That is going to be in cash. And then $125 for the doggos. That is going to be in cash because I think we got to buy their food this month again. Yeah, they always got to eat. I don't know why. But this is for BarkBox and then also their food. That typically runs about $75. There's an additional $50 that is going to go like into their medical, because poor Phil's going to have to get his nose cauterized. If you guys know anything about Frenchies, they have really narrow air passages because of their really cute, super cute pushed in nose. My husband calls it the fart makers, because they suck the air in and it comes out their booty. So, you know, we've got to get Phil. He's going to have that surgery, because the little guy can barely breathe. So I don't want to leave him too long with not being able, you know, I mean, he's breathing fine right now, but it's going to come to a point where it's considered, you know, quality of life instead of quantity of life. So we're going to try for quantity, and quality. So the other thing is I put $100 here because I'm actually going to pay another $100 on my Amex bill. I forgot our Hulu. See, this is what happens when you do this. You don't really realize the things that come out on certain credit cards. So my Hulu and our Paramount Plus come out on our Amex card, and I was like, oh shoot. Plus I have a subscription that I'm a Patreon member to. I'm a Patreon member to my investie bestie, Shalise. I love her. That girl's rocking. I love her information that I am getting an education now when I have everything paid off so I can invest. And then I also subscribe to Kell of a Plan, which I'm in her Patreon group because I get things like her cute boxes and all the you know, Christmas stuff and stickers that are really cool. So I don't buy them every month. I only buy them sometimes, but we get first dibs on them, that kind of thing. Plus I get a couple Zoom calls with her a month. So it's pretty cool. And she just gives a lot of value for her Patreon. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. So that's the $100 that's going towards that, because that's how much that costs every month. And I have exactly $121.67 left for next week. The reason being is because here's the deal. So I took my payday, and as you can see, I have put all of this in here, right? Oh, and this is Snow Gardener. Oh, her debt tracker is so stinking cute. Okay. And you can see like these here are all being paid with that paycheck right now, even the Northwest Mutual, which is due on the 20th. So if this changes, they're supposed to send me an email. We'll see if it changes, but right now it hasn't. But guys, look, I already made an extra $12.76 that I know is not going to be coming in until this day. So I'm putting it here for Lowe's. My total, which I was super stoked about, which I go over in the debt confession with you, is very awesome. So I cannot wait. Also, I am pairing up with Blitz on a Budget and The Mom Life. So if you guys are free on Sunday at 7 Eastern time, I'd love for you just to come on and say hi if you're a new subscriber. I love to meet you. We're going to be doing a live on YouTube, and they're really amazing ladies. So I cannot wait to have them both on my channel, over at The Mom Life and Blitz on a Budget. So tune in on Sunday at 7 Eastern. Until then, keep rocking with your budget, ladies. And guys, you got this.